Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a new episode of me being a absolute warrior on the ladder of StarCraft 2. So, today, in the left upper corner, we have a lovely Protoss player called Morozny Kevir. Sounds really weird. I don't know if I even pronounced it that well, but I hope I did. And in the right bottom corner, we have me, Pink Unicorn. I play against this Protoss. So my strategy is to go for a zergling rush, like I always do against a Protoss. Some people may like it, some people may disguise it, but the truth is I really enjoy this build because it's so strong against Protoss. It's very easy to deflect as a Protoss, but you need a very particular build order. So my spawning pool almost popped. What my strategy is I wait 12 drones, then when I get 200 minerals, I pop this lovely spawning pool as fast as I can. It's the first thing I do with the first 200 minerals I get. Then after that I do drone, overlord. Then I wait. So I have 3 larvae. Then when the spawning pool pops, I create a gas geyser. I create 3 pairs of zerglings, and I also create a lovely queen. So as we can see over here, my lovely zerglings are marching over the map to the other side of my opponent's base. So how this is gonna go is either one of two ways, because I don't know yet. I'm gonna be faster than my overlord. So if my opponent played it correctly, he has perhaps some photon cannons, he is creating perhaps a zealot. If he has a zealot, it's really hard for me to actually kill his base, because a zealot is the counter to zerglings. If you don't know that already by now, now you know something new. And as we can see over here, I kill off the gateway, the production. So I don't know why, but instead of placing photon cannons, my opponent is actually placing a gateway. So what I'm doing currently is focusing all my effort and energy on this photon cannon. So when more reinforcements show up, because when you start this build, you better go all in or do nothing at all. Because if you don't go all in, you will die. You don't succeed with just 6 zerglings, you need a proper amount of zerglings. So as we can see over here, my opponent is trying to fix this, but he just can't. He tried really hard. Props to him that he actually placed a phantom cannon. That really made it different for me. But now are all his drones has just died. So that was it for today. Ladies and gentlemen, on the lower ranks of StarCraft 2, if you execute your Zergling rush really well, you actually get a lot of wins against the Protoss. But if you get to a higher level, the probability of you succeeding this rush becomes lesser. You know why? Because it's very easy to defend against a Zergling rush. The opener you have to go with, of course you need to scout. You need to know what is this Zerg going to do. If he's just expanding, then it's a normal build. You don't have to expect a early Zergling rush like the fastest that is possible, like I showed you guys once more again today. If you are a Protoss player and you're watching this and you want to know how to defend against this, it's fairly easy. You do your standard wall in, but instead of waiting with building a unit, you create zealots as fast as possible. And if you have a zealot and a photon cannon in a closed up wall, my Zergling rush will be denied instantly. And it's doable to create that. Because if we go a little bit back, let's watch, because this was a very clean build for me. Let's watch how long, at what minute I created my Zerglings. At the 1 minute mark, I create Zerglings. 1 minute 3, something like that. Very important. At the 1 minute and 21 seconds, my Zerglings hatch. So, what does this mean? Danger is on the way. You have still time to prepare though, because my Zerglings need to travel all the way from here towards the other side of the map. By now, you already could have started up a zealot production, perhaps started up a photon cannon. This Protoss player could do it a little bit faster than what he did. I don't know particular why he did it so slow, but I know for a fact this can be deflected very easy. One zealot, one photon cannon, all it takes. And if you want to be sure, make an extra zealot, build in, create one stalker, and the zerglings can't do anything anymore. Okay, let's watch this a little bit further, because those zerglings are still going to run around the map, and you still have time as a Protoss player to start up your defenses to deflect just 6 zerglings. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, over here, 1 minute and 50 seconds. The fastest you can push out zerglings as a zerg. Perhaps there is a way to do it a little bit faster. I would say around 1 minute and 45 seconds or something like that, maybe a little bit more. But just around this time, 1 minute 50, you can see the fastest zerglings rushes. And that's just how it works. And to deflect, this guy over here, this Protoss player, Mr. Morozi Nikefir, yes, he actually did it pretty good. But the sad part about this is he is a little bit late with his photon cannon. If we go a little bit back. Okay, let's see when his forge actually was created. Okay, so over here we have his forge. His forge is now starting up. Bam! 1 minute and 29 seconds. If he directly placed a photon cannon, he could stop me. 2, 3 photon cannons now. He has the income for it. What was it? 100, 150 minerals. He could place at least 1 photon cannon right now. Then wait for 50 more minerals and place a photon cannon directly again. So, and if I recall, it was actually 100 minerals. So he could place 2 at the same time. This would be more than enough to fend off a zergling rush. But if you are a lower player in StarCraft 2, you're a zerg or a protoss, take note. As a zerg, go for the rush. But as a protoss, scout, look what your zerg opponent is gonna do and try to come up with the right defenses. Because if you're just 10 seconds off, or maybe 20 seconds, or even a whopping minute off, you get totally destroyed, and there is nothing you can do about it, because as a Protoss you have high quality units and you need to be thinking very carefully which strategy you're gonna take, and as a Zerg you try to go as fast with as many units you can. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.